Hi, my name is Chandria Janae Albert, and I'm an alumni student with Urban Possibilities. And I'm here today at Vista Middle School. And today I'm hoping that the message that we bring and that we give the young adults here will be a message of encouragement, a message of hope, and knowing that trouble doesn't last always, that things do get better. And that's my hope for today.
Okay. Why did you want to do this talk?
I wanted to do this talk to have the opportunity to share with the youth that trouble doesn't last always, and that even though times are hard right now, it's not going to always be like this, and to hold on, that this too is just for a season, and things will get better.
Okay. What do you hope the students get out of your talk today?
Well, I hope that they get an idea that they are what they think, and if they think well of themselves, then they'll do well, and holding on to that.
Okay, and how do you feel?
I feel excited. I feel really honored and privileged to be able to have the opportunity to be able to speak to young adults and share my story and just be able to provide some encouragement. It's a really good thing, because I know when I was at this age, it was a really vulnerable age for me. And having children too, and knowing what they go through, this is really special.
I'm Tony Tate, and I'm an alumni student from Urban Possibilities.
Okay. Why did you want to do this talk?
I wanted to do this because this is what I want to do. This is the reason why I'm going to school for psychology. I want to be able to talk and encourage and help others.
Okay. What do you hope the students will get out of your talk today?
Well, I'm hoping that they'll take this opportunity to really see which way their life is going. Really think about decisions that they make where their life may end up. You know, I didn't have anyone at their age to forewarn me, so I hope they'll take advantage of that.
Okay, and how do you feel?
I feel excited. I'm ecstatic for this opportunity, really grateful. So I guess the main thing is I'm just trying to stay calm, because I just like to just be myself.
My name is Michael Dorsey, and I'm an alumni student of Urban Possibilities. And the reason why I wanted to do this talk was to be able to share my experiences with the students who may be going through some of the same things I went through when I was that age, and hopefully steer some of their decisions that could cause them to go down the wrong road.
Okay, an alumni from Urban Possibilities, Tony. I got to hear him speak a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. TEDx. Yeah, great stuff. Please give him your undivided attention.
Thank you. Actually, we should be giving a hand clap to Mr. Boston. I was the first person that he spoke to from the Urban Possibilities group. So it's a writing class that we got involved in, that we're writing poetry. My thing is, I would like to write books, make them into novels, make them into screenplays. He came and he spoke to me and asked if we would come and talk to you all, because he cares about you and where you're headed. So the first part, I have two members from the class. They're also alumni from Urban Possibilities. So the first part that I want to talk to you all about is decision making. How well your life ends up is all about the decisions you make. It's that simple. All right? So there's a thing that we do in our class, and it's for goals. So you have a goal. Wherever you want to do in life, you can do it. And then you come up with short-term goals to complete that. Now, to give you a little bit more about me, myself, I was employed, working security, and then I went through a hard part of my life where I went through alcohol addiction, and I ended up on Skid Row. And I thought life was over. I was ready to give up. You see, I have a son that's 21. I have a daughter that's 16. And I thought, what would happen to them if I gave up? So I have to fight. So you have to make better decisions. And since I started fighting and I started writing, now look, my life seems totally different now. So I wish I had someone when I was your age that can come and forewarn me from the gang activity, from experimenting with drugs, just from being rebellious. As you can see, I have 3rd-degree burns on both of my hands. That happened as a victim of child abuse the day before I turned 2 years old. So there were some things in my subconscious that I never dealt with. Counseling to help me overachieve. So I had a lot of anger and resentment, but it was still my life. I still gave power to those people, which I should not have. And that's what I would like to, to give to you all. So I know you're restless, you're going to make jokes, and that's great, that's beautiful. But I want you to know whatever it is that you want to do in life, you can do it. Everyone in this room has a talent. Do any of you know what your talent is? You can interact with me. Yes, no. Any of you know what your talent is? No.
Fishing.
What you say?
Fishing.
Fishing is your talent. Hey, that's a lot of money in fishing. So, but what I would like for you to do is see where you will be in 5 years. That's what the paper and pencil is for. Can you write down for me, what do you see yourself doing 5 years from today? And be a little descriptive about it. Give me a little detail. Can you do that? I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. And that's cool. But that's one talent. Another talent, like I was talking about persistence, determination, so never giving up. So the thing that I'm doing now is like, I'm using the writing that helped build up my self-confidence. That was the first thing. So now I want to use it to tell stories to help other people find their courage too. Right? So now I'm going back to school. I start school in the fall. I'm going for psychology. So my thing is to help and work with other people. So that's why I was really ecstatic when Mr. Bostic asked me if we would come and talk to you. And I knew what to expect. I knew what to expect. So I'm glad that I heard a couple of you give feedback to what you want to do with your life. So you have some goals. That's good. Because if you don't have a vision, you will perish. That's a fact. What you have to do is you have to hold on to that dream. You have to protect it. Okay? Don't let anyone deter you and take you off that path. If you have a child at an early age, it's going to be really hard for you to go to college. You probably won't even make it to your older, till that child is old enough to be at home by themselves.
That's right.
If you mess around, you can be at the wrong place at the wrong time. I went to Michigan for 16 years. I told you I'm from South Central Los Angeles. A lot of friends were gang banging. I went to Michigan for 16 years. I come back, I only know 2 friends. The rest are dead or in prison for the rest of their lives.
With Urban Possibilities. It's a really great group. In that class, we've really been able to explore and learn a lot about ourselves just through our writing. I like to write poetry. Does anybody in here like to write, by the way? Yeah? Songs. It doesn't have to be poetry. It can be songs. It can be stories, music. Yeah. Okay. For me, that was kind of my way of being able to express myself, was through my writing. And I've actually been writing for a long time. Let me ask you guys something. How many of you here have brothers and sisters? Okay. Pretty much everybody, huh? Okay. Any oldest children in here? Oh, yeah. So you guys kind of responsible for the younger ones, yeah? Okay. Me, myself, I grew up as an only child. And that was pretty hard for me because I didn't have anyone to talk to. My mother worked. I had a stepfather, and he was pretty strict and pretty mean. Getting in trouble for me was not a good thing. Getting in trouble meant I would get beat. So I tried my best not to get in trouble or not to say too much in school or at school or to other people. Had a hard time talking, being able to relate, to my fellow classmates. And that was really rough because, you know, there's things going on as a youth that you really don't know how to deal with. You guys are a good-looking group of kids, so there's pressures in trying to stay in fashion and look good and dress good and be cool and all of that. And
that was real. We used to make it good. Yeah, let's do the right thing. Let's serve these food. That's all right.
What I think I am.
What I think I am.
Come on, I need a little bit more enthusiasm. I am.
I am.
What I think I am.
What I think I am.
What is that? Thank you. What is that?
The people at Urban Possibilities that I've seen today really connected well with our students, and I felt like they brought an authentic message in a really creative way, and I feel like the kids took something that's meaningful to them because it was honest and authentic. This is the second time I've seen you guys, and I'm more impressed, even though I was very impressed to start with. So I'm excited to see what happens next.